We started recording?
Everybody knows what needs to be done.
Well, you will be surprised that the entire thing came together so very well, and it was coordinated so very well within committee that it was flawless. So let's start the performance. So I'll start with welcoming everyone. Welcome to CCLS India chapter. We are celebrating our first anniversary, and first of all, I would like to say welcome and thanks to Ian Walden for giving us this opportunity to start a chapter in India, which I will be very sure when we complete this presentation, you'll be very proud of us. Also, I would like to say thanks and welcome to Justice Deepak Mishra. Justice Deepak Mishra has been with us since inception when we started the chapter. Since then till today, Justice Mishra has been with us and he has been a big supporter of the organization. He inaugurated CCLS same day last year, and since then organization has been progressing, and every day we are adding new members to the organization. As far as India chapter is concerned, now we have completed 1 year. As we generally say, that time flies. Actually, in our case, it was flying, and it was flying really fast. I can't believe that we have completed almost 1 year now. But in this 1 year, we did very purposeful things. So since we started the chapter, since then till today, chapter has been quite vibrant. Thanks to all committee members who are over here, and after me, they will share their thoughts with all of you. But during 1 year, we did series of virtual events, and some of the prominent lawyers from India and UK, they joined us, they became part of it. And I think all members of CCLS, they benefited from being part of the association. One of my committee member, Ravisha, she has put together a video, and that video is about our achievements, which I will ask Kishan to play in a bit. But before, Kishan, you do that, I would like to highlight that there is a group of CCLS members who is joining from London, and they should be somewhere around. I haven't seen, but they are somewhere around. There are around 20 of them who have decided to join live from London, from their university campus. So they should be somewhere around. So Kishan, can you play the video, please?
Yes, Ajit, we are here by the name of Garima. If you could see, more people are joining.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you so much to Ravisha for putting this together. There was a background sound as well. I don't know. We couldn't hear that this time.
Christian was on mute so that we can hear that.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, so now I will ask my committee members if they can come up and share their thoughts about India chapter, what we did in last 1 year. Everybody has to be very precise. Following that, I will invite Ian Walton to say a few words and welcome our chief guest, Deepak Mishra. Once that's done, we have got few achievers. We have picked a few achievers from CCLS India who have done phenomenally well during 1 year. And all of them, they are quite young in profession, but they have done fantastic work in legal profession. So we will be announcing names of some achievers from CCLS India. And then we have got some quiz. So over to committee members.
I'll go first if nobody minds. Thank you everyone for joining us. As Ajit has said, this last 1 year really has flown by. But thank you to everyone here who has joined and all of those who have joined in previous events for helping us in this year and helping us gain confidence as a chapter, and only I sort of reaffirming how much more work we will do and how much work we want to do. And we're looking forward to our first physical event where hopefully we'll have a lot of chapter members from India, even we're keeping our fingers crossed for chapter members from England also to join us, members of the Queen Mary staff and family to join us. I just want to say that thank you for your support, and we can only as committee members hope that we continue to live up to the standard that our university has set for us. And on that note, again, I just like to welcome Professor Ian Walden and of course, Justice Deepak Mishra for joining us, and also Professor Uma Sudarsanan, who's also here. Professor Uma, I must, if I can take just a second to thank her on a personal note. She was one of my professors when I was there, and I have to say she made the classes extremely enjoyable, and I think that she's one of the prime reasons I did well at Queen Mary. So thank you, and ma'am, welcome. It's really very good to see you again.
Well, I didn't realize that Professor Uma is there. Still, I remember fond memories of Professor Uma and Professor Sterling teaching us. So very welcome. Ian.
I would also just like to add that Uma is celebrating her 25th year at Queen Mary University of London at the Centre for Commercial Law. So we're celebrating that, and she will be receiving an appropriate gift in due course. But I thought, given that she's with us today, I just wanted to call that out. So thank you, Uma.
Congratulations to you, ma'am. I will go forward. Is that okay, Ravisha?
Yeah, please.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining in today. I don't think any of us anticipated 2021 to go the way it did. I think most of us thought when Justice Deepak Mishra inaugurated the chapter in November last year, that 2021 would be business as usual, would be back to normal. But it was another challenging year. It was a continuation of a pandemic. And despite that, the way we continued on with our events, having so many multiple online events is a challenge, because you are just not able to get people, to let them understand and to attract them to an event. And we still had very good participation. We still managed to have, I think, 6 events over the course of last 1 year, which is an achievement in itself, which also shows how committed and active this chapter is. So thank you so much. Thank you also to Ajit. I think you deserve a lot of credit for the success of this chapter. You have been leading us very well and have been taking such a lot of interest, actively leading us in this chapter. Thank you also to all the other committee members who've been very active. Thank you, Ravisha, for putting up this amazing video that we all just saw. Thank you, Krishan, for being so active. Zafar, again, you organized so many, meetings that we had, seminars that we had. I think it all came together also because of the support that we had from Celia. Thank you so much, Celia, and thank you, Catherine. She's not on the call today, but please convey thank you. This is a 1 year of achievements that we are celebrating, and it couldn't have been possible without you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you again, Justice Deepak Mishra, for joining us today. I think your blessings were so positive that despite a pandemic, we've had such a successful year. And thank you, Professor Walden, of course, for all your support and for helping us get through this. Thank you so much.
So shall we Shall we move to next phase of the event? Or Ravisha, do you want to say something?
I just wanted to say, I think Dhwani wanted to introduce the Mumbai chapter. If
Yep.
she's there, maybe she can just do that.
Thank you, Ravisha. Thanks a lot. So I would like to talk about the Mumbai chapter. Under the aegis of the Indian chapter, Ajit has been really, really kind enough to introduce a small subset of it in Mumbai. Though we've been virtually connected as of now, we look forward to hosting you all soon for a physical event, sometime, fingers crossed, in 2022. And we, along with my, colleague Abhishek Tilak, who's present here. And if you have any queries and would like to, join the Mumbai chapter, just reach out to either of us on LinkedIn and we'd be happy to, connect with you. On that note, yes, Krishan, maybe you could take it forward.
Over to you, Ajit, please.
Well, so thank you so much, everyone. And I think overall sentiments are that we are doing really well, and I endorse that. So now I will ask Professor Walton to say a few words.
Thank you very much. And a year, the year has seemed to have definitely flown by. But very, very warm welcome to this anniversary event, and I hope everybody's keeping well. You have clearly put on a wide variety of activities in what has been a very challenging year. Nice to hear that the prospect of real physical events is actually on the horizon. We are so pleased and proud of the achievements of the India chapter, and I can only just extend my thanks to the hard work of the committee led by Ajit, and how impressed we have been of the very interesting events that have been organized, such as the Women in Law and establishing the new Mumbai chapter. I think that represents, the vitality of the Indian student cohort that is what this alumni chapter is all about, and the 418, I think it was, members of the LinkedIn community. It's a great statistic showing how important it is that we do stay in contact and how we manage to share experiences and help each other going forward. Here in London, I'm afraid the seminar the semester is not business as usual, as you may. Sorry, somebody has their. Yeah, thank you. We're not back to business as usual. We are offering a blended learning program where we have students in the classroom and we have students online. And as you will all be aware, that depends on technology, which sometimes works and never works when it's supposed to work, and it's been challenging and will continue to be challenging. But what's really pleasing is many more students. I mean, our student numbers have gone back to previous levels, and 98% have turned up. I mean, people want to be in London because that is a key part of the experience. And India represents the largest cohort, so it is so important the work that you are doing as a chapter to continue that support network for those Indian students as people return or carry on with the next stage of their lives. So really excellent work. I'm excited to be able to tell you about our inaugural Alumni Awards on the 24th of March next year. I'm aware that you are having, you'll be awarding some achievements to Indian students who have returned and have done exceptionally well, and that's a lovely initiative. But we also want to recognise the chapters and people who have been involved in helping these activities get organised and get run. So please do look out for that The nominations are open, the website's live. So if you'd like to nominate somebody, please do that. I think your events also illustrate the fact that we are engaged as lawyers. Part of the curse of being lawyers is we never stop learning. Obviously, Ajit's read every book that I see behind him, but we just never stop learning, and that's for me what I love about my subject. And one of the other things that we've been doing is we've been setting up an executive education program, which is offering a whole series of career-related training. We've just this week completed the first course on international asset recovery, or international asset tracing and recovery, where we worked with the law firm of Mishcon Durea, which those of you may remember is located really right next to CCLS, and working with Blackstone Chamber to create a unique executive education course that allows people to not only learn but also practice those skills by role play and various scenarios. We do love reading and sharing news about what you're doing, and we have profiles and testimonials, and again I can only encourage you to spread the word that we want to hear more about these sorts of achievements, because it's incredibly pleasing for staff as well as the current student body and the alumni community. So please do keep telling us about what you're doing, and we'll make sure that we give it appropriate publicity and spread the word. And finally, I'd just like to welcome back Chief Justice of India, Mr. Deepak Mishra, who formally launched the chapter a year ago and has very kindly agreed to become a patron of the India chapter. So can I extend my very warm welcome and thanks to you, Chief Justice, and I'd now like to hand over to you to say a few words. Thank you.
Mr. Ajit Mishra, CCLS India's chairman, Professor Walden, ladies and gentlemen. Last year, when Mr. Mishra called me to inaugurate this chapter, I was, as an incurable optimist, did not think it appropriate to become skeptical because of this pandemic. For the simple reason, by that time, the proceedings throughout the country were conducted in the virtual mode. The lawyers, the students, the academicians, and above all the judges had got themselves absolutely acquainted. So I had the tremendous hope that indubitably this chapter will make a mark. And as has been told by some of the committee members and the professor, the chapter has spread its wings of intellect. It has opened in Delhi and it has a chapter in Mumbai. And definitely it has its existence, a core one, at the place where it has commenced from. You see, this year, when Mr. Mishra called me to participate, I was enthusiastic. I must confess that. But you may ask me that why should I be enthusiastic? There is a reason. Enthusiasm, like learning, is contagious. As Professor Walden said, he's still learning and he wants everyone to learn. And the law is so vast Every day new problems come. He mentioned a singular facet of law, which was not known to the legal fraternity maybe 2 decades back. But today, the lawyers have to deal with it. As I know Mr. Ajit Mishra, I would like to define him an enthusiastic, exuberant, and progressive intellectual. The pandemic doesn't defeat him. And I am sure none of the committee members or the members who are part of the CCLS India accept defeat. I'm a strong believer in the saying that man can be destroyed but cannot be defeated. Every member of CCLS India has to understand with absolutely keenness of mind that we shall not accept defeat. I'm extremely delighted and also feel myself complimented that in last 1 year, we had so many events. I had the opportunity to see the video. So many eminent lawyers addressed the students, the lawyers, and they participated. What matters most is the participation. It is because when a pandemic affects the world and in turn the human race, we have to invent the ideas of interconnectedness, bondage, respect for humanity, and how to grow together despite the difficulties. I have 2 suggestions to make initially, and thereafter I have certain ideas to throw so that whether they can be worked out or not will be seen. First of all, we should work with a more vigor without being concerned about the fear of pandemic. I know the fear is going away. That's a good thing because there's a distinction between caution and fear. We must be cautious. We cannot be flippant, but simultaneously we must abandon fear and pave on the path of progression. Second, what we have learned in the last 1 year in the perspective of techno-legal methods, we must try to adhere to them and further learn about them. I have been told some lawyers are engaging themselves by taking assistance of artificial intelligence. I had delivered an address in 2009-10 to the technical people, and I still maintain my stand that artificial intelligence cannot compete with original, innovative, and intuitive intelligence. But it's a tool, so we must learn to utilize it in 2022 in a quantum leap manner. When I say quantum leap, I must reflect in future. In last 1 year, congratulations to every member and to the chairman and professor, the director. We had moved, we had progressed in an incremental manner. But I would suggest we must be courageous enough and spend some time for this chapter so that we can move with a quantum leap. All of us must candidly understand there is a distinction in incremental progress and quantum progress. We must try to adhere to quantum progress in the coming year. The other suggestions which I would like to say, that the world will open, we must try to have a physical meeting or a meet either at Mumbai or in Delhi once a year. Let's see how it takes off. Second, this is my curious suggestion to meet my intellectual curiosity. The members of CCLS India should write on commercial issues, on technical issues, on constitutional issues, on economic issues, corporate issues, or whatever concerns us today. And an effort has to be made to publish in the book form at least twice a year, once in 6 months, maybe from India, maybe from London. But I think all of us can participate in getting it achieved. It's not a difficult thing. And whatever I can do for the said purpose, I stand bound. The last suggestion I would like to give, there are young, bright lawyers. If the people who are aspirant to study in Queen Mary, if you can organize some sponsors. I have been in the jury chair in 2-3 occasions to select students so that they can study in certain universities in India. Some of them expressed they are also aspirant to study in other colleges, and definitely Queen Mary was one. But that was not the sponsorship by the organizers. If that can be arranged, if all of us can work together, I think that will be a contribution by this chapter to this chapter. We have completed 1 year. Let's take a place today, 2022, where there are 3 2s. Our progress will be 3 times more than 2021, and we shall be satisfied with ourselves, and we will be able to proudly say that our place has been fulfilled. Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So I would like to add one thing. Few suggestions which are really nice, and we can immediately implement on that one. One is physical meetings between in Mumbai and Delhi. So we are already in process of internally we already had that discussion, and I think CCLS is helping us in this process so that we can do physical events in Delhi and Mumbai, and also in London as well. Second suggestion was written articles. There's wealth of experience and knowledge within CCLS, and I think that's a very good idea that we should have a kind of publication. That publication could be, to start with, that could be a virtual publication where we can have a sort of newsletter or some publication on specified topics where members of CCLS, not only committee members, but other members of CCLS, they can put their articles and it can be published on a regular basis. Third one is about sponsorship. Now, as far as sponsorship is concerned, it's a very good idea, and we'll try to work on this one to create a kind of fund where we can pick up bright students from India who would like to come to CCLS. But that's a long process, but we all will try to achieve this in 2022. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And also, thank you so much for accepting our offer to be patron of the organization. So, which comes with a bit of responsibility. We would like to have your time to participate in our committee meetings and give us direction and vision.
Was that the surprise, Mr. Mishra?
That was the surprise.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for accepting. Thank you so much. Okay, now we'll go to the next phase, which is we are talking about our achievers. And achievers, I will ask Ravisha to take over from here and announce some achievers and
Yes.
And give them opportunity to say a few words as well.
Sure. Thank you so much, Ajit. Thank you, Justice Mishra, for the kind suggestions. I think they are really wonderful suggestions, and we, like Ajit mentioned, we definitely try to implement them. Some of them are already in pipeline, so we are hoping that it happens soon. I would also like to thank Professor Walden and congratulate Professor Uma for completing 25 years. Also, Queen Mary has provided us a lot of support to the India chapter, and I want to thank Queen Mary on behalf of the committee members. And thank you all for joining us, for being a part of the CCLS India chapter. We are really happy to be celebrating this first anniversary. And so on this occasion, the committee would like to recognize a few members of CCLS India chapter, basically for their career growth and achievement in a very short span of time. So I'll just start. The first person is Advocate Siddharth Mohanty. He is the founder of SM Legal. He started his own firm in 2019 called SM Legal. He graduated from Queen Mary in 2016. He's completed his LLM in criminal justice, and he specializes in basically criminal trials and white collar crimes. He's also got featured on Deadly Law and has started his foundation called Justice and Liberty. So congratulations, Siddharth, on all that you've achieved in the last 1 year and in your career in general. It's great. The second person that I would like to recognize is Deepak Narayanan. He is a partner at BDN Chambers since 2018. And he completed his LLM in corporate and commercial law in 2014 from Queen Mary. He is also a visiting faculty at Adani Institute of Infrastructure Management and specializes in arbitration matters. He's a member of the Chartered Institute of Arbitration UK. So congratulations, Deepak. That's great. We wish you all the best for future. The third person that we'd like to recognize is Gunjan Satsanga. She completed her LLM in International Business Law in 2020, and she's already an assistant professor at the School of Law at UPES Dehradun, which is great, Gunjan. She specializes in corporate and commercial law. She's a law tech innovator and a legal designer. So congratulations, Gunjan, and all the best for future. We wish you all the luck. The fourth person that we are recognizing today is Indira Reddy. She is a senior associate at Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Company. She's completed her LLM in International Business Laws in 2018, and she specializes in real estate transactions and commercial contracts. She's achieved quite a lot in a short span of time, and we congratulate Indira. It's great to see you excel. The last person that we want to recognize, she is the current alumni of Queen Mary CCLS. She's doing her LLM in corporate and commercial law. Her name is Utkarsha Nikam. She's worked with the real estate team of Kanga and Company before she came for her master's, and she specializes in real estate transactions and property disputes. She's also co-founded the Indian real estate blog, which is great, I think, Utkarsha. Congratulations. Congratulations to all 5 of you. All of us are here with us today. If any of you would like to say a few words, I invite you to please let us know. Please say a few words. CCLS India chapter is proud of all of you.
Hi, Deepak here.
Hi, Deepak.
Congratulations to CCLS on its first anniversary. I'm sure it's the first of many to come, and I'm sure it's going to get bigger. I thank Honorable Justice Deepak Mishra for gracing his presence here. I don't think he will remember, but I received a prize for winning a moot court competition a decade back from Justice Deepak Mishra in Amity School of Law. His words then was, today was as illuminating and insightful and encouraging as it was a decade back. Thank you, sir. Congratulations to Professor Ian Walden, Ajit Mishra, and all the committee members of CCLS for all the events that you organized in the last 1 year. And thanks a lot for recognizing my achievements. It's a great encouragement for me. I'm sure others will feel the same. Thanks to, again, all the participants who are here as well, who are viewing this event. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepak. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Gunjan here, and I'm glad to be an alumni of QMUL. And I would specifically like to thank the CCLS India chapter, meaning also one of the most enthusiastic persons from my batch, Krishn, who's a part of it. And without this alumni base that is so strong, it wouldn't have been possible to do what I did over the last year. Converting challenges into opportunities, which I think most closely Krishn, being a good friend, has seen. So I'm glad, and I'm really thankful to the India chapter for recognizing my efforts. Thank you.
Congratulations, Gunjan.
Congratulations, ma'am. I hope I'm audible.
May I say a few words?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Siddharth this side. I'm really happy that our work is being seen and talked about. So it was a great pleasure studying in the university, and the 1 year experience gave us a lot of vision and outlook of what we want in life and what I want to do in life. So subsequently, after coming down over here, I started my practice, and I'm really thankful to all my faculties, specifically Ms. Saskia, who had told us in a very specific manner that you can either like criminal law or you just do not like criminal law. So if you're a fan of criminal law, you go and practice criminal law. And that was one statement that had moved me back in 2015. And yes, the amount of research and the amount of intellectual backing that the university has given us during our study has helped us. And I see many more years to come wherein all the students of our university perform well in real time. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Congratulations.
I hope, may I ask you, belong to which place in Orissa?
Bhubaneswar, sir, Bhubaneswar.
Okay. We come from the same state.
Indeed, sir.
I just wanted to tell others.
Thank you,
sir. So, hi, I'm Indira. Good evening to all the committee members as well as Justice Deepak Mishra. I would like to thank the committee members and Justice Deepak Mishra for this incredible honor and recognizing all the hard work that has gone through, that I've put in the past couple of years since I've graduated from CCLS. CCLS was an experience in itself. I've learned a lot more than just academics in CCLS, and it's given me a lot. I've done incredibly well after that, and I'm not going to be humble about that because a lot of hard work has also been put in along with it. So thank you very much. Thank you for recognizing me and my hard work.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can I say something?
Yes,
Hello?
please go ahead, Utkarsha.
Yeah, thank you so much. I just want to thank CCLS India Chapter Committee and also the our guest of honor, Deepak Mishra. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me this honor. It really means a lot, and I really feel CCLS India Chapter is one kind of a forum which provides a lot of opportunities to a lot of perspectives and also the current students and even the alumni and the networking opportunities and the mentors and also all the people, the efforts they put in to organize so many interactive sessions. So I just want to appreciate all the committee members and Ajit Mishra sir for the same. And thank you so much. And congratulations to rest of all the members for winning the award.
Congratulations, Utkarsha. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
May I just say a very quick word? First of all, congratulations to all of you for the awards. For me, it's absolutely delightful to hear everything. I also take into account Mr. Justice Deepak Mishra's words to students. I wish you could come and talk to my current students as well about that. And of course, I recognize the former students, Ajit and yes, Zafar, you're quite unforgettable. This year, for one of my modules, Global Intellectual Property Law, has 90 students, of which I think about 60% of them come from India. So there is a huge cohort of Indians. I have to say, it is a delight. Sometimes it's frustrating teaching Indian students because you do tend to argue, but it's just so fun. In all my years, I have to say, India sends a brilliant amount of opinionated, very clever, absolutely conscientious students our way. And I think for me, it's been a pleasure teaching you all. And I just wanted to, I told Celia, I'll just pop in because I just want to see what's been happening to them. I see you as little kiddies, so it's great to see how you all have grown up. So well done, everyone. This has been wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Probably I'm coming back again. So shall we move to fun part of the evening arranged by Dhwani?
Krishan will be hosting it. It's prepared by Dhwani. Krishan will play the thing. Yeah.
Okay. Ishan, before you play, can you give a bit of background as well, what we are going to do?
Sure. Thank you, Ajit, and thank you, Justice Mishra. Thank you, Professor Ian Walden, for joining us today. And I must appreciate that Professor Justice Mishra took time for us and mentored us very well that how the chapter is going to take place its activity in the future. And as Ajit mentioned that the role of pattern, Justice Mishra has started doing it right away, and we have to fulfill the expectations now, and we have to do a lot of efforts to fulfill and deliver it on our end. And I assure on behalf of the all committee members to Justice Mishra as well as Professor Walden that we will not leave any stone unturned to fulfill the expectations of Justice Mishra, of CCLS management, as well as all our colleagues who are alumni of CCLS. With these comments, yes, so everybody knows whosoever is there that how we spend time. Everybody mentioned about their CCLS memories. Everybody talks about Queen Mary memories, and Even we are fortunate that our professors knows us even by faces and by name, despite that decades has gone for the time when we were in the campus. That is again a very big achievement for all of us. And with those things, like I have Dhwani has helped us to identify few things that which can take us back to London, as Ajit has mentioned to Professor Uma that he might be coming back, but let's go back virtually until the COVID is there. So I'll be playing few slides, and we'll be leaving you with the old memories. You can identify that when was that, where was that, what you were doing. It will give an opportunity to think that with whom you were talking, discussing legal things, maybe in a cafe, maybe in a bar, or who were the professors. So all the memories will be, I'm sure that it will be fun. So with the due permission of the chair, let me share my screen. And you can share your answers. Either you can raise hands or you can type in chat box. We have assembled a quick quiz for you. Let's see how well you know London and Queen Mary and CCLS. I hope my screen is visible to everybody.
Yes, we can see it.
Perfect. Can you guess which campus is this? Ravisha, will you take you through the answers?
Yes. So Avneet Singh Chavla says this is Myland. Is it right? Okay, I'll just tell the answer. This one is Whitechapel.
This Francis House, isn't it?
It's the Whitechapel
campus. We are talking about campus, Ajit. We are not talking about the automobile.
Okay.
So let's see what's next.
Of course, I know this. I won't tell.
Yeah, I think committee members should be quiet,
Yeah.
let everybody else get a chance to guess. Okay. Do we have any guesses? Oh, we have. Well, yes. Well, Avneet Singh again.
He says it's Charterhouse Square, which is correct. It is Charterhouse Square.
Okay, let's see more campuses, because we have been lucky to have multiple campuses in Queen Mary. This is a difficult one, I think.
Yes, it's a little vague, I think.
I think clue can be in backdrop, isn't it? Background. Anyway, I should not be saying too much.
There are no guesses for this one. I think it's a difficult one.
Isn't this the Myland campus with the Queen's building at the background? Sorry.
Siddharth also says it's Myland, but it is not.
It is.
Isn't it Russell Square by any chance? ILS library.
So we are talking about Queen Mary. I thought that current students, we have many current students joining us today. Either that they will be able to make it.
Should I?
Indrani says that
Holborn campus, the park at the back.
No, it's campus area.
Okay, Avneet has said it's West Smithfield, which is the correct answer.
Okay,
yep.
Let's move forward. Oh, this is quite easy.
Everybody knows about it.
Everybody has to know this one.
Myland.
Right, that's the correct answer. Swati has also written Myland. And Yash has, everybody's now answered this one, yeah.
Okay, let's go out of campus now. Let's explore London. Oh, we are still in campus.
Yeah.
Hang out in London in Milan campus.
Personally, I have spent so much time here.
Something.
Actually, I
Asian
just
Canal Park.
explored this once. I just explored this Mile End once. So I not for classes, just for exploring.
I thought it's just called Canal Side, or does it have some specific name?
Yes,
it has a name.
Regent's Canal, I believe.
Yeah, part of Mile End campus.
There used to be a foosball table here, which we used to play a lot.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
there was a restaurant
Drunken
also
Monkey
over
was
there.
right next to it. Yes,
I think
called
there was
Drunken
the
Monkey,
foosball.
if I remember correctly.
The foosball table was a little towards the end of the campus. It was here. Yeah, there used to be a small library also over there. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Oh, we had
This
a
could be
cafe.
anywhere. This could be anywhere.
Did Krishnan just go, we had a cafe?
Is this the curve?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's the curve.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the curve.
it is the curve. Yeah. I remember my 6-pound meal over there during lectures. Amazing stuff.
Yeah. Workout place at Milan? Without showing the picture, any guesses?
Q motion. Avneet, that's the correct answer.
Good.
That was my favorite place of hanging out, so that's why I remember it.
Are you still on the campus, Avani? Because you seem to know
No.
everything.
I just recently came like 2 years ago, but still my memory is good, I think so. That's
I think Avneet
Awesome.
deserves a special award for answering all.
Yes.
Oh, who knows this? You must have done
It's
your.
the bar on campus.
Is it level 1? I should not have said that.
No, it's not level 1.
I couldn't control myself. I thought that it has been upgraded.
Sahi said, and Indira said Drapers, which is correct.
Drapers. Has to be Drapers.
Yeah.
Let's see what's next. Did anybody spill coffee?
I think I've done that.
I did not do that. Where was that, Ravisha? Let other people to tell.
Yes.
This is CCLS. I think Central London, the
Lincoln Innsfield.
Lincoln Infield.
What
Yes,
else?
the
More
campus
precise?
is Lincoln's Infield.
And the ground
This
floor
is-
classroom.
This is the ground floor classroom. With the, yeah.
It
Yes,
has got some name actually.
I think
God.
that's
Many
too
classes in
precise. It's
Lecture
called the
theatre.
lecture theater. Yes.
It's a very odd angle for the lecture theatre.
Yeah, I think someone's taken a sort of fisheye. I remember all my classes with Noam. That's what I remember here. This is where I had all my classes with Noam.
There's still our classes here.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Let's have some food again, maybe. Fish and chips.
Oh.
Where was that?
Oh, I know this one. I actually know this one. This one I definitely know.
With the spoons?
This is the Half Moon.
No, it's with the
Oh.
No, it's a Weatherspoons, but it was at the Half Moon. Is that correct?
It's Shakespeare's something. If I'm
Shakespeare's head.
Oh, this is the Globe. Okay, yeah, this is no, is it?
No, it's Shakespeare's Head outside Holborn campus.
Oh,
It's Shakespeare's
okay,
Head.
Shakespeare's Head. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, that way you did go to ILS. Where did else you go?
This is where we had our convocation. This is on the Myland campus.
Yes.
Yes.
My only memory of this room is having my photograph taken for my ID, and then I never saw
Yes,
this room again.
that's right.
Yeah, I was actually trying to remember where I'd seen
I
this.
never saw this room again.
I have given a very easy hint that you go to.
This is in the Queen's building, I believe. This is in
I
the
thought we
Queen's
wrote
building.
our exams here.
I think
No,
probably
No, we had our convocation
People
as
had-
well. We had our
Yeah. The after drinks, after the convocation, the
first
drinks.
day-
Yeah.
the first day and last day of campus was in this hall.
Yeah.
you have to tell the name of this room.
Isn't it
and
in
I
the
have given
Queen's
very easy
building?
example. Very easy hint that one of the options were to go to ILS, and second was this one maybe.
Anybody knows the name? Avneet knows. It's the Octagon.
Avneet knows everything.
He's the star of the quiz.
some of us are showing our age. Some of us are definitely showing our age.
Yeah. Some of us graduated almost a decade ago.
I definitely
Maybe
remembered
when
it
I-
was after a shape. So I was just forgetting whether it was hexagon or octagon or something. So I was just getting confused.
Octagon.
Okay, let's move forward. Historical heart of this institution. Name of the place.
Yeah, that's
Name
the
of-
Queen's building.
Mr. Mishra,
Yeah.
Queen.
Yeah, hi.
That's the Queen's building.
Mr. Mishra,
Yes. Yes, sir.
actually let the people who have the memory, let them walk down the memory lane and enjoy. Please allow me liberty to go.
Well, no, definitely. I know you have a very busy schedule. Thank you so much. And we were doing all that to inspire you to come over to Queen Mary at some point soon.
No, definitely I'll enjoy. I enjoy all
Yeah.
this. But they have taken me to my university, my college. Anyway, that's good.
Exactly. No, but thank you so much. Thank you so much on behalf of everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. And we look forward to seeing you again very soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I think we have come to an end also.
Oh, okay. We gave full performance to Justice Mishra. Good.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Didn't miss on anything.
Over to you, please.
Yes, so now last segment is more about, I will say, members, if they have got any questions, they want to talk about anything, we'll spend some time talking to each other, and then we'll separate for some time. So anyone who has got any questions, suggestions?
Well, I just wanted to say that again, thank you everyone for joining, and just from a personal experience, I think I know, maybe a lot of us do, after we leave college, after we leave university, we hold those years very fondly in our mind, but as time progresses, we start to feel more and more distant from that place that we left behind, or we feel we've left behind. So I hope that for all of our members, certainly it is for our committee members, I think, and I hope for all of our members, this will be a way to keep the memories and keep the spirit of going to Queen Mary and loving Queen Mary fresh in our minds and our hearts. And I think towards that, if nobody has anything on their minds now, please, those of you who haven't joined, please do join the India chapter group on LinkedIn, and you can also find the link on LinkedIn to join the official chapter website on the on the main Queen Mary webpage as well. And let's try and really build this community into something big and something great. And the best way we can do that is, please do tell all of your friends, all of your colleagues who you're still in touch with, to join as well. And let's really build this community. As Uma said, 60% of her class was people from India. So I think that let's make this a point of pride to really show all the other chapters that have formed in the last year who's really the best.
The war of the chapters. That sounds amazing. I think I just wanted to say a few words to the students who are joining us from QMUL. I don't know what are your plans. I don't know what are going to be your future paths, but I would encourage you to get in touch with the alumni, use this chapter, use this platform to get to know who are your alumni, what they are doing, because more than anything else, I think your LLM is an opportunity for networking. It's an opportunity to grow your horizons and to get a lot of exposure. And it's good to know, good to think ahead, good to think in the future. So feel free to reach out to all of us at the India chapter. Feel free to reach out to all of us in the alumni group. Of course, Ajit Mishra is there, right there in London for you to go and physically. I'm not asking you to go and annoy him, but do take advantage of the fact that you have a very active alumni member who is in London and who can guide you on how to make a very successful career and make the most of your LLM at Queen Mary. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Anyone?
I think I just, sorry, can I?
Yeah, please go ahead.
No, as I said earlier also, I just wanted to thank CCLS and the efforts that they put in to organize so many interactive events. I really hope that most of the students can make the most out of it and also have a wider expansion with respect to different law webinars which CCLS keeps organizing. So I just wanted to give a shout out to the CCLS India chapter committee members and the heads. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. So great. If we don't have anybody else, shall I thank everyone, especially each and every person who attended, committee members, in spite of the busy schedule, everybody was there to make this happen. And I should say Dhwani, she had got her personal circumstances. In spite of that, she was quite actively involved, and she designed this last segment of the event, which was quiz. So thanks to her as well. But thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you, and keep in touch.
Thank you, everyone.
I think we should all. And I think we should all definitely get together and nominate Ajit for one of those awards that Professor Ian Walden was telling about. I think that Ajit, once again, from everyone, you are the energizing sort of energizing force behind this chapter. So thank you, Ajit.
So
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Before I start turning pink or something else, I will say thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. And definitely we will make this chapter one of the most popular chapter. It's already one of the most vibrant chapter in CCLS. So we'll make it better. Thank you.
Yes, and look forward to some physical events.
Yes.
Coming soon.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye. To see you soon, guys. Take care.